I don't know, 623. Okay, let's go to here. Daily. There's not much special on that daily. And there's no volume on that stock. Yeah. It looks like we're kind of in a slower market here. Unfortunately. The bell's ringing. No mushroom coffee today. I didn't bring any up here. Though I need to buy some. Alright, here we go, boys. Let's make some money. There might not be any money to be made today by the looks of this garbage. So keep me up to date with what's moving. I'm going to have APM pulled up here for a little bit. Just kind of do some tests. Well, my first test doesn't look so good. Looks like $100 out the door. I gotta cut it. Pennies, I know. It's an ongoing battle. It's a war. It's a war with those guys. Okay, so this thing's kind of picking up steam. Shoot, I'm not in it. I'm guessing I'm going to get flushed out unless this thing takes off. That's a pretty good first trade, $850. That wasn't my first trade, but I took it at 21. Halt up 650. Kind of looks like it's coming down. Oh yeah, I'm definitely sick. I'm definitely sick. Do I trade better when I'm sick? I'm not so sure about this APM. Oops. Shoot. Ah. I had to cut it. I had to cut it. Even though it's probably going to go. Ah, you just, golly. I played this so terribly. Frick. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. Super pissed now. Halt up 669. I totally messed up this trade. Ah, and then I catch a flush. I sucked. That's annoying. I had the idea of this break here, but I sold early, took a loss, bought late, took a loss. This trading is just, it's Mmm. I love it. Shoot. I totally failed on this. Made a little bit. And it's at the halt level now. Frackin' heck, bro. I should be up like 3 grand right now. That makes me a little mad. Possible halt there on that one. This is a stupid trade. I'm gonna have to probably cut this. This is just stalled right here. That sucks. Yeah. Oh, only $100 loss. Hello? Okay. This is the one that bailed me out yesterday. I'm going real small size on it for now. Looks like I may have missed it. Come on. Made $100 there, but okay, why is this pulled up here? This hollow is not my favorite. Ugh. Ooh, hollow really taking the elevator there down. Wow. Brutal. Brutal, I'd say. 8 p.m. resumes about a minute and a half. I hear a bunch of buying going on over there. LAC. Apparently, my dad's trading that. Let's see what it's doing. 14 million share float. That checks out. Yeah, I don't know. This looks a little risky, Mister. Interesting. Shoot. Of course. Halt up is 770. Shoot. I did not play that resumption very well. We've been having a lot of resumptions that fail, so I was kind of a little hesitant on that. Fortunately. Yeah. That's too bad. It was showing a $9 resumption for that for APM. That would be ridiculous. Hold down. Should have sold onto the pop. Got no profit out of that. It jumped out the window. Yes, it did. Ah, shoot. Hollow. I figured it was gonna do that. I don't want to buy it at 90. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, we gotta make sure we got the resumption on this one. Yeah. Oof. I could have made way more on hollow. Ah, hollow's not too bad. That's what I'm finding out. It's not the worst. I forgot when APM is supposed to resume. I gotta go check. Oh, right there, it's resuming. I did not make near as much as I could have. Hold on. APM. All down 697. Wow, that one just dipped a little bit more than they usually do. That's testing a halt level here. It's a little too close to halt level for me. We'll see what happens. Bounces off of it, but oof. I was trying to hold for a bigger move. We did not get it one. Wow. That totally got wrecked. LAC totally dumped. Fucking hell. Doesn't take much to lose a lot on this. Ah, frickin' heck. Double top, question mark? Ah. Ah. It's right on the halt level, that's the problem. Ah, frick. I'm doing a very poor job. Halt up 859. Frickin' heck. For jacks. Go to the daily chart on this. Ah. Try to maintain the profits I do have. Spies dumping. How's crypto doing? Ooh, crypto's taking a little bit of a hit. Excuse me. Or at least my crypto has. My crypto has definitely taken a hit. It's dumping a little bit here for some reason. Halt down 725. Not that far away. Halt down 725. Ah, I gotta cut it. Dang. Gave back way too much. Ah, gave back way too much. Frick. Get back about 1,000. Holy crap. Huh. That came back really quickly. Ah. Ah. Oh, giving back way too much. Way too much. Freaking heck, bro. Made back some. A little bit of a topping tail there. So far, APM's not the worst, in my opinion. Ah, had to cut that. That was an unfortunate fail. What sometimes happens, they'll do like one red candle dip, and then that will get into a bottoming tail. So you know, keep your eyes open for those dips. I think we might go through $9, but the thing's a little flushy. It's a little dangerous. This one. This one is you get caught in the wrong trade. Philly cheese. Good morning. Good morning, Philly cheese. Lower your share size on the backside, farmer. Okay. I see what you're trying to sabotage my trading. Trying to sabotage me so I have a smaller green day. Hey, if you just ran out, no, that's not bad, Philly cheese. That's a half hour. That's pretty good. If you were able to get a half hour in. I'm planning the shutdown early today. Crikey. I gotta cut that. Turned into a false breakout there. Did not like how the buyers took it right back down there. It seems to me like, I mean, the sellers, it popped up and then it dropped hard again, which to me, in my opinion, was a bad sign. So I. Ah. Ooh. This might fail here. I don't know. It doesn't look too strong. That's a failed pattern. Well, things can change by the second. It was failing there, but maybe back up. Uh-oh. Charcuterie. See if shorts get stopped out one more time. Oh, yeah, we're getting a lot of... Oh, that's a bigger loss. We're getting a lot of rejections, if you will, on this one. So, you know, just because a stock is active doesn't mean you need to take a trade every minute. You got to have a little bit of finesse, you know. Take a big trade, maybe give it 30 seconds, a minute or two. Spreads are kind of big on this one. All down 747. Just taking the profit because it was shaking. Although I don't know. Maybe should have held. Base hit, base hit, base hit. That's what it's all about, baby. Man, I am sick. This is the real deal. I wasn't sick until I started helping renovate my brother's house, which was all full of drywall dust and people were sanding. I'm like, holy crap, can't breathe. I want to shut down early, and it feels like the kind of market where that would be okay to do. Selling 2/3. I had to cut that. That should have already ripped, in my opinion. Eh. This thing really ripped. Mm. We gotta cut that. That could be a flush. Ah. take it. I feel as if this one's not too bad. So I don't know. Let me do a poll here. Ask you guys. I think do you like APM? I don't know. I like it. I think it's not too bad. Has a nice range and a decent stability. I don't know. To just take it at whatever price. 4 cents. Some of you guys might not like it, but all of you will like this stream. So hit that like button. Was that good delivery? Did that motivate you to hit the like button? Probably not. I don't know. This thing could be losing steam here, and that's why we gotta be careful. Don't want to get caught in a flush on that. On this one. This one can drop quick. Yeah, the exclusive classes that I've taught over 30 hours, we do have our 30% off code available for that if you're interested. It would be, with the coupon code, it'll come out to be about $420. There's a couple things I want to add to it, but I really don't want to add too much more. I'm happy with what it is right now. And I feel if I add more, it's just going to convolute it. And maybe possibly just become bloated. Possible flush here on APM. We haven't been seeing big flushes in a while, so maybe this is going to be the big kahuna. Gotta cut that. Sometimes these reverse quickly, but that did not. That's too bad. It's fighting, but yeah, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We're up 7,000 on the day, and I don't want to take any more losses. Hopefully we get shorts to stop out here in a big fashion. I sold it probably early, but that looked very questionable. Questionable at best. I want to be in it if it just all of a sudden just takes off. Looks like this might be it. There we go. That was pretty good. I don't know, this day's kind of turned into a big day here. APM I felt was decent. It's very decent. Yeah, you can't get sloppy with this one. Can't get sloppy, otherwise you'll be left in the dust. It rejects at pretty much all the highs. That puts me up pretty good. 8.6K. 69 likes, that's inappropriate. We can't be at 69. Usually I'd say I'd be done, but looks to be in tough shape. I always just get such good fills on this, in my opinion. Such good fills. Let's go check up on the trading dad. Punch it right away and then the ass pops up. I think it's done. I think it's done. I think it's done. The trading dad's red on APM. He's red $10. Just too bad. I thought it was a pretty good one, but he said he got. My dad said he got screwed up in this area right here. He said this area chopped him up big time. That's what he said. He should really record his trade so I can actually see what the heck he's doing. Life is short. Yeah, I don't know. I was working in the house, right? My brother's remodeling his house he bought, and I've been helping remodel it. Um, been doing some farm work, but it's kind of the off season. Um, kind of. We're going through calving, so right now, um, all the cows are giving birth, and they kind of have that operation under control. So there's not a whole lot of work there to do. Working on the air seeder still, putting new bearings on, and then also working on my brother's house. But I walked into that house and it's just like I immediately just got sick. Wear your dust masks, guys. Wear your dust masks. Blair, hopefully Blair's doing well. Hopefully Mike, Robbie, Mighty Goat, hopefully you guys are doing well. And even if you're red, hopefully it's an honorable red day and a respectable red day. And you'll know when it's a successful red day when your emotions aren't, completely taking over. But BZ's got his green day. I don't know. My dad's red, so he's kind of my gauge, If he's green, that means it was probably a pretty easy day to make money. But if he's red, then APM looks a little questionable. Yeah, that one's probably done. CCTG, I'm not a fan of what's going on with it right at this second. Hold down 648. We might get a bounce off the lows down here. Halt up 792. I wouldn't be surprised if we get 750 here. I gotta cut it for a small win. But small win on this was 10 cents, so that was about $100. That's pretty good. Yeah, yesterday, very close call. You're out of here, BZ? All right. I respect that 100%. I'm definitely not doing what I did yesterday, which was trade till like lunchtime. That was terrible emotionally. I tried to laugh it off on the stream, but the reality was I was so triggered. I was so pissed. But sometimes all you got to do is, sometimes all you can do is laugh, but don't laugh while you lose your life savings, which I didn't. And I didn't put myself in a position to lose my life savings. I did take a 25,000 share position or something of that nature, of that size. And, had that gone south on me, I maybe would have lost 10, 15 grand. But that would have been really worst case scenario. And, so, and even if I took that loss, I can afford to take it. So as a beginner trader, you got to be very careful how you manage your risk. And I have to say that I'm kind of on a different journey than some of you guys just now starting the 50-50. For example, the basis of the 50-50 is one trade in, one trade out, market in, market out, right? That's the basis. That's where I started with the 50-50. That's the foundation. If I ever go through a slow period where I'm struggling, then I'll just go right back to sort of the basics. Come on, give me a pop. It's not giving me a pop. Yeah, one guy made the comment that some people don't understand how much. Okay, we have a 17,000 share buyer there, but he's getting broken into. This thing might be done. We got the bottoming tail, and usually it would come up, but no, not even. Look at that. Yeah, I would say that thing is done. I mean, I did not expect to make this much today, but that's kind of sometimes how it goes. Is you have one day where it's just really garbage, and then the next day is completely opposite. And I kind of figured that could be the case, where it was so slow yesterday that we were due for some easier trading today. That's not always the case, but I won't be surprised if we get a pop down from the lows here. I got in kind of late. I got in very late. I'm gonna try to get out break even. Good thing I took 900 only. Should be going up. It looks like it might be going down. Yeah. Wow. This is not good. Oh, APM, you little bastard. We'll bring in subscribers for a minute. Let's see what the trolls have to say. Yeah, I've enjoyed my vacation on the farm. I was talking to my girlfriend. I'm like, look, here's the deal. I plan on coming up to the farm quite often and spending time up here. So if you're not on board with coming to the farm, then it ain't gonna work, sweetie. It ain't gonna work. So you got to decide if you like the farm. And she's like, oh yeah, I love the farm. I love the farm. I'm like, well, you better. Daniel is the biggest troll of them all. Son of a gun. How many cows are on the farm? A little over 300. And each cow has a calf. So, 300 cows, 300 calves. It's a lot. And we're out here, most of the farmers have gotten rid of their cattle because it's just so much work. Traditionally, the farms around here, going back to the early 1900s, they all had, at one point they all really had chickens and cows and dairy. Now it's kind of just dwindled down to most farmers just do grain because it's easier just to be a grain farmer. And not saying that grain farmers get flack, but there is that talk of if you don't have cattle, then you're not a real farmer. So we're in the clear here because we still have cattle. We still have a lot of cattle. And we do cattle and grain, which is kind of the traditional way of farming. But it's a lot of extra work. Well, Fernando, you know, I'm crazy, so you're right. Not too many people. All right, Blair, take it easy. It kind of looks like things are wrapping up here, anyways. And yeah, I got my lucky bowls here, right here. It gives me good luck. That bowl is from 1969. BMR. Well, look at that. I don't know. That seems kind of risky. Goes from 680 up to 860. If I take a loss on this, then I'm gonna be pissed. See 873. Yeah. Thank you, whoever called that out. That's an extra $200. I suppose I could just keep trading, but I took small size on it just for a breakthrough high day. We had a 1 bar pull back there, and it was trying to go lower. It just wasn't. So I was like, okay, well, we might get one more pop. It's on a breakout, 5-minute breakout. So sometimes it's just like when a stock sells off, it kind of just goes a little bit lower than you think, and then it reverses. That was kind of the idea with BMR was, okay, they're extended, but it looks like we might go a little bit higher. And it might even go a little bit higher yet still here. I bought pretty high there. I think I'm going to lose all my profit. I got to cut it. God dang it. I was much happier with the 225. Ah, frick. I was much happy with the 225. Ah. I sold it at 870. Now it went up to 890. Little piece of crap. Well, AP, you'll learn from me in about 30 hours of me explaining everything. Okay, so if you think that I could explain trading in a better way than others, then that's what you'd be getting. You would be getting me. Right? Because at this point, there's several other people that are teaching 50-50 concepts, right? Okay, we'll just leave it at that. And so it's just, if you want to learn from me. Breakthrough 9. This BMR ain't that bad, believe it or not. All right, Rick. Take it easy, Rick. Give you the salute. Am I allowed to do this salute? Is there any military people here? Is that like a disgrace if I do that? Start poll. Are you military? If you have any connection with military. I like doing that. I like doing that salute, but maybe that's not appropriate. I wish I could do it. I'm hoping. All right. K27 says I can. Okay, I'm going to continue it then. There's a one hand I like BMR. On the other hand, it's like, it's getting a little extendy. See. Frick. All right, just never call a Marine a soldier. They are a Marine. Okay. I don't think I've done that yet, Pennies. I don't think I've done that. We have 82 likes already, guys. Appreciate it. A little sick today, a little under the weather, but sitting here at 8.7K, kind of a little bit surprising, given that yesterday was such a close call. I mean, the kind of trading I was doing yesterday, it was not a good example. Maybe the first hour was a good example, but after 2, 3, 4 hours, it was pretty sad. Really? Ah, shoot. Huh. 8.666. Great. Great. How much more money can I lose? I had a good amount on this for a while. And most of you guys are not. Marines equal devil dogs. Okay, come on. 100 likes for the Marines, guys. The 264 people here. Well, I will say a large portion of you guys are not in America, so that would explain. You guys don't like the Marines. The Marines are the enemy, I guess, to you guys. Yeah, my girlfriend and I like to talk about America as either being really bad or really good, and I think America has some dark history and has done things that, I mean, are not pretty and were wrong, but I think America has also done a lot of great things, and I think people tend to focus on, you know, the few very clear bad things America has done is overlooked all the good that I believe it's done for the world. But I'm an American, so maybe that's bias. Farmer, why the TOS level 2 ladder is blurred when it refreshes? That I don't know, Kyle. I'm as frustrated as you. I do not know why. I should look into it. See, the thing is, on my OBS, it looks fine. My OBS looks fine. So it seems to me it might be YouTube. Because I'm pulling a clean snapshot with OBS. I'm sending it to YouTube. When you look when you look back at the recording later, I think it's crystal clear. I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, I can't mess with the settings now, but I thought I had my settings set same as Arizona, 30 FPS. Let's pull APM back up. I like that APM. What's my political color? Purple. There is one side I lean towards, but I don't want to become political because I'm really not that much of a political person. I could easily see myself on both sides, and in some instances I agree with the other side. You know, I'm not a diehard like, oh, I believe in all these values, and only these values. So whatever party that is, there's some things I take from both sides a little bit, and I'm not a extreme one side or the other. But if I was to be completely honest, I've never actually voted for anyone before, which is not good. I understand I need to vote, but you know, it's like my mother's big on getting me to vote, and I really should. I have never voted for anybody. I've never gone into a voting office or done any of that, but I probably should, because America needs more trading farmer in it. So casting my vote will be my voice. I mean, I mean, technically, I can't say which side because I've never voted for any one side ever. I've never voted for anybody, which is not good. I understand. Eventually, I will vote. Maybe when I get older. It's interesting because the farming economy, the farming commodity prices tend to go up with democratic leadership. That's not always the case, but that tends to be the case where prices for commodities goes up under when Democrats are in charge. But most farmers are Republican, and they have Republican ideals. And I'm saying this as, again, somebody who has not ever voted, but I mean, that's tough. I mean, what do you do? You have ideals and morals that you want to live by, and that would be better represented by one political party, but it's the other political party that would basically make you more money. So who do you vote for? Do you vote for the ideals that you believe in, or do you vote for the leadership that is going to most likely make you more money? As it turns out, most farmers choose their ideals, their beliefs over the party that would make them more money. I don't know. This thing's kind of going up. I might have to get going on this again. Wow. Vote for the party that lets you keep more money and doesn't tax a high percentage of trading. Yes. Yes. I'm voting for whoever supports payment for order flow. Which I was reading online, and it's a lot of people give a bad rap on payment for order flow, which to me it's like I think it's amazing. And there's some people that are like, it's terrible. I'm like, please, like, shut up. Like, we like our free commissions. I don't know what you're talking about, how the retail investor is getting screwed over. I might be getting screwed over, but I don't care if, I mean, I just want things to stay as they have been the last few years. Someone left a pretty funny comment on my channel last night. BMR looks like it's backside here. Oh yeah, this is what someone said on my post about the 50. He said, a system where you trade 20 to 200 times a day, holding positions for seconds at a time, while having no stop loss. And then he says, yeah, okay, gonna get wrecked by commissions, spreads, news, and gaps. Period. Genius. Period. If he only knew what he was saying. A system where you trade 20 to 200 times a day, holding positions for seconds at a time while having no stop loss. Yeah, okay. Huh. Well, that's okay. Doesn't sound like he wants to be a day trader. Because it seems to be working pretty well. He was a Democrat. Yeah, I used to say that. I don't know who he was. And he commented on a post I made a long time ago on YouTube, and I'm like, I'm not even offended, because in a way it makes me feel better, I guess, if you will. You know, it's like when I was learning the day trade, so many people were like, oh, yeah, they're like, yeah, okay. Don't lose all your money. It's like no one truly believed it could be done. And I knew it could be done, but there was also that idea of like, there is no guarantee. And, there was plenty of times during my journey that I was like about ready to quit, but it eventually just came to the point where it's like, well, I just like waking up and trading. Like, it's fun. And so I kept going. But you kind of gotta kind of increase your timeline for how long you think it's going to take you to learn this. You don't want to rush yourself at all. The turtle wins the race every time, right? The hare, I've never read the version where the hare wins. So same thing with trading. You know, maybe there's one rabbit out of a million that is able to, you know, rush through this. And as we speak, we have APM made a nice run there from 680 up to 725. Wow. That's the kind of trade I should be taking. Missed it now. Freedom of trading is everything. All I do is surf, play poker, and trade. I've thought about Puerto Rico. Yeah. all, all I do is get rich, get high, and get laid. Is that the happy trifecta? I'd say chances are you probably wouldn't be that happy if that's your three main courses. Yeah, so, you know, anyways, thetradingfarmer.com/join. Just go to tradingfarmer.com and you can sign up for the classes there. This is a little over $400 USD. BMR is not the worst thing in the world, really. I actually sold for a loss. Dang it. I just keep losing money. I don't need to be. I could be making money. I don't know. Probably should be over at APM. Let's go over. Let's go look. Yeah, this doesn't look that good. I gotta cut that. Frick. Yeah, I'm losing money. John, APMWW. Okay. I may have missed it. I think I missed it. APM slight chance to review app. Slight chance. There's a big buyer there that's just kind of holding it, but he might crack. He's at 11,000 now. 18,000 back again. 17,000. 16, 14, 12. Wow, they're just not breaking through them. There's a kind of a bigger buyer there at 25, but he's getting sold into pretty aggressively. A lot of shares being dumped right here. Hmm. Hmm. That's not a good sign. I sold out kind of early. Hmm. 8.7. I could get up to 9,000 and then cut it. She boys, what? Buy high and pray. That's a 50-50 technique. Nah, I'm just kidding. Got 94 likes already, guys. Good deal. Back to 86666. 86666. That'd suck if I get stuck in a huge flush, lose like $2,000. Added to 2,700 here, hoping for a rebound.